Hello there. My name is Miss Surface, and I'm a music teacher at South Elementary School. But I'm also the new director of Prince George County's Strings Alive program. Strings Alive is an after-school program for Prince George students in 4th through 12th grade. So if you are in 4th or 5th grade, you're able to join this year. In Strings Alive, you learn how to play a string instrument like this violin and perform in concerts for your family and friends. This after-school program is held in the band room at J.E.J. Moore Middle School, and it happens on Wednesday afternoons from 4:15 to 5:30. Let me show you some of the instruments that you might learn how to play. The first one is the violin. It's the smallest in the string family. It has 4 strings, just like the other ones. And it also plays our highest sounds in the orchestra. A lot of times it's used for melody. This is what the violin sounds like. So that's the violin. The instrument in the string orchestra is the viola. It looks a lot like the violin, but it's actually a little bit bigger and the sound is a little bit lower. It also has 4 strings, but they're a little bit different sounding. I'm going to play the same song that I played on the violin so you can hear how different the sound is. And our final instrument in the string orchestra for first beginning students is the cello. We do have a string bass that's even bigger than the cello, but for first year students, it's violin, viola, and cello. The cello is the biggest one in the Strings Alive program. It also has 4 strings, but they're very low. And the cello, a lot of times in the orchestra, will play the bass part or the chord part so that the violin and the viola can have the melody and harmony above it. But the cello does get some cool melodies too. So take a listen to the cello. So that's the cello. If you are interested in learning how to play the violin, viola, or cello, we do have our first information night for parents and students on October the 11th. So that's next Wednesday, October 11th. It's at 7 o'clock in the evening in the auditorium of J.E.J. Moore Middle School. If you cannot attend the information night, we will have our first rehearsal Wednesday, October the 18th. And that rehearsal is in the Moore Band Room, and it starts at 4:15 p.m. So if you are interested in going to one of those information days or the rehearsal to learn more about the program, see your music teacher for a piece of paper. I don't have it with me here, but it has the enrollment information and some information about the nights where we can hear the other instruments and your parents can learn more about the program. So that's all I have for you. We hope to see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the Moore Auditorium. Thank you so much, and keep the strings alive in Prince George County.